You're on Facebook. You're trying to make stuff happen. You're posting. You're on and off. You're trying to figure out why are you not getting the traffic that you want. You're not getting a response. You're not getting engagement. You're trying to figure out like what's up, what's happening, what can you do. Maybe you're trying to get customers. So I want to talk to you today about 4 reasons why your Facebook is not growing fast enough. But before we get into it, I need you to like this video. That's going to help me bring more videos like this, free videos, free content to help business owners and people like you who are wanting to grow on social media, who wanted to grow their marketing, who wanted to get customers and clients, just getting that social media. My name is Lutalo K. I'm a social media strategist. I help business owners grow their social media, and I just love also just helping. So this content is what I want to put out there to get that help. So let's get into it. Number one reason why you're not getting it is no target. If you're just posting just to post, you need to have a target. Who is your target audience? And what do I mean by target? Like, are you focusing on people in their 20s or maybe people in their 40s? Are you focusing on people who own cars, who don't own cars? Are you focusing on homeowners? Like, who's your target audience? Even if you're a real estate agent, you say everybody. Typically, even any business, whether it's real estate agents, insurance agent, finance, whatever business you're doing, if you're focusing on everybody, you're kind of focusing on nobody. And even if you're, say, a restaurant and you say, hey, I want everybody as my customer, not everybody's your customer. So let's say that you're located, I'm in Columbus, Georgia. So let's say, Columbus, Georgia. Everybody in that restaurant may not be the customer. If they live in Atlanta, Georgia, maybe someone in Atlanta is not going to come all the way to Columbus to your restaurant. Maybe if they're visiting. But as a target, you're gonna target residents or people who live in Columbus, Georgia, or the surrounding areas. So you really want to think about, when you think about your target, who is it? Is it a location? Is it an age? Is it a certain income bracket? Is it a nationality? Those are things you really want to think about when you are developing and putting your Facebook page together. You're wanting to grow that Facebook page. So having that target. Just remember, someone in their 20s is not necessarily in the same place as in their 40s. And when people are on social media scrolling, they're looking at their interests. They're looking at what they're into. And so those are the things you want to consider when creating that target. So you want to have a target. Number 2, bad content. You want to have good content. So what's good content? It doesn't have to be great content or awesome content, just good content. So what's good content? Good content is content that's going to help your target. Think about what problem you can solve for your target. What advice can you give for your target? That's the type of content you want to put out there. What is your target interested in? If you know your target customer or client, or the target that you're trying to get on Facebook, you know what their interests are. That's going to be the content that you post. Whether it's a video, whether it's a graphic, whether it's text, that's what you want to consider. Video is typically the highest form of content that you want to use, but text and graphic works just as well, as long as it's engaging. And engaging is going to be that tip, that advice, that suggestion. Just think about and understand. When you understand your target, you know your target, that's what's going to make good content. That's the good content that you want to put out there. So really think about that. Consider that. The next thing is not responding to comments or your DMs. If you don't want to grow, and the reason why you're not growing fast enough is because you're not responding to those comments. You want to respond to your comments. You want to make sure that if someone says something to your post, thank them. If it's something negative, thank them anyway. Those comments are one of the biggest things that help the growth of that particular post, which also is going to help with the growth of your Facebook page. So you want to make sure that you respond to the comments. DMs, direct messages, you want to make sure that you're checking that inbox and you're responding. There's been said, I don't really have any evidence to really show or anything to back it up, but it's been said that the platforms look at how often you do respond to your direct messages. And so that's important. I know TikTok is big on messages, and I think Facebook is just as well. So those DMs, responding to those messages when people come to your page and they send you a message, even if it's spam, you know, just respond and say, hey, I'm not interested. Just respond to those messages. Those things the algorithm really looks at, the platform looks at. Are you engaging? Are you responding to your messages? Just like your comments. That's going to be a big thing. It's like, is this page active? If you're not responding to the comments or DMs, that becomes the question. Is this page active? Even when someone comes to your page and they see a comment and that you haven't responded, they may not say anything if you haven't responded, but they might be more proactive if they see that you do respond. So make sure that you're responding to your comments and your DMs, okay? Number 4, last but not least, not being consistent. I say this time and time again. Consistency is so important. Consistency in how often you're going to post. How often you're going to post? Are you going to post every Tuesday? If you post every Tuesday, that's fine if that's what you're committed to. But don't post one Tuesday, the second Tuesday, the third Tuesday, and then go 3 or 4 weeks and don't post. You want to be consistent. People are looking at that. That's gonna be the importance of your growth. People go to your page, that they see the consistency, they see that you're actually engaging. It makes a difference in, you know, who you are. Because your page, when you're starting a business and when you're building a foundation, that page is a form of reflection of you. And so that consistency is important. Whether it's once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, or daily, whatever you start, you want to continue to go with that. And if you get off the track, if you miss a day, that's all right. Just get back on the track and stay with it. Just understand that if you continue with that consistency, that's going to be a big part of your growth and making sure that Facebook page grows. So let's recap. Number 1, what's keeping that page from growing fast enough? No target. Number 2, bad content. You want to make sure you have good content. Number 3, not responding to those comments and those DMs. And number 4, not being consistent. So you want to be consistent. So tell me in the comments, what do you think? What are your thoughts on growing that Facebook page and growing it fast enough? Are you doing it? Are you following these things? Has it been something that's been new to you, or there's something that you've been doing that's been working for you? Leave it in the comment. Let me know. I love to put more videos and information out there. So if you want more information about growing your business, about marketing, about social media, definitely check out my other videos.